Hey there, and welcome to Closing the Party. This is something I learned several years ago that I started to really implement in my parties, and it has been a game changer. So if you're brand new and you're learning about closing the party, we do a couple of different closings to really kind of finish the party and get everything all wrapped up. The first closing we do is at the table. This is called the group close. So with the group close, we've just finished all the products, we've finished all the marketing, we've finished everything, and we've gone over our set sheet. So there are different set sheets that come out throughout the year, different opportunities. Find one that you like and that you're in love with and that you want to use. So the set sheets, we've gone over all the different products that they can buy tonight and how they work together. So once we've finished our group close at the table with everyone, we're gonna say to them, okay, grab your profile card. This is a profile card. Most likely they've already filled out the whole beginning, the front of this profile card, and they've filled out the referral section on the back. So what I tell them, I say, grab your profile card and flip it over on the back. There's a pink section down in the bottom left-hand corner. So I say to grab the profile card, and we're gonna write the numbers 1, 2, and 3 like you're taking a spelling test. So the numbers are gonna go down. Sometimes I'll even take someone's profile card and I'll write it for them to give an example to the group. So they're gonna write the numbers 1, 2, and 3, and I tell them, I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. Sometimes I'll make a little joke about being a teacher because I used to be a teacher and you have to take a test, right? So I'm gonna ask the 3 questions and they're gonna fill those out on the back of their profile card. So let's go through the 3 questions. Question number 1, what was your favorite product or set that you tried tonight? What was your favorite product or set that you tried tonight? So they're gonna write down the answer for number 1. Question number 2, tonight we did skincare, so your next free appointment is a makeover session. We're gonna match your foundation, we'll play around with eyeshadow, I'll teach you a very simple technique that you can duplicate at home. Do you wanna do this by yourself, or do you wanna invite a couple of fun friends and get some free product? So for number 2, put me or friends. So they're writing down that answer right underneath number 2. Next up, question number 3. Would you ever in a million years consider doing something like I do and starting a Mary Kay side hustle? There's a scale from 1 to 10. 1 is I would rather eat dirt, and 10 is absolutely I'd like to start right now. This sounds amazing. And you can't put 5. 5's for chickens. So put 1 through 10. So then they're putting the answer on their scale of 1 through 10 right there for number 3. And that's it. Those are the 3 questions I ask. We love to do this in order in Mary Kay. It's called sell, book, recruit. In that order for a reason. It's studied, it's proven that that is the most effective way to close out a party setting. So let's look at that in an individual setting. So now everyone is done at the table. They've filled out their profile card. So what I'll say is I have a little station set up over here in the corner to close everything out, and I want to meet with you each individually. We'll set up your next session for your makeovers, and I have your little goodie bag for you. So whoever needs to leave first can just meet me over here in the corner. Normally I'll make eye contact with someone who's nodding their head saying they need to leave first, and I'll be like, okay, Sally, come on over. So she's gonna come to my little corner area while everyone else gets snacks or drinks or mingles, okay? So I've got her one-on-one, and then I'm gonna talk to her about her questions. I'm gonna pull up this profile card, the one that she filled out specifically, and I'm gonna literally read her answers to her. I'm gonna have a profile set sheet right here, her profile card, and then a goodie bag for her. It's that simple. I have to have everything ready to go in that section over by the door or wherever I'm gonna have a private area. Sometimes I'll use the hostess's bedroom, another dining room, the living room, wherever I can have like a little private section. That's where I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna take a receipt. You also wanna have a nice little receipt with you. This little top section doesn't have to be filled out because she's already filled it all out on the profile card. So I don't really make a big fuss about filling it all out. I just put the name on there so that I know this card goes with this card, okay? So I've got my set sheet and I'm looking at the set sheet with her and I'm reading to her number 1. And I'll say, it looks like the Miracle set was your favorite tonight. Is that what you'd like to take home? So that makes the selling process easier. She's already written down what she loves. So either she wants to purchase it or she doesn't want to purchase it. We're gonna get to the bottom of that at this time, right? So she's gonna say, that sounds great. While she's talking, you are writing. You're writing down on the receipt right here. 1, Miracle set. You can write whatever lingo that you want on this little receipt right here. You're the only one that's really gonna see it. So you could put 1 eye makeup remover. Whenever I do eye makeup remover, I put EMR. For a Miracle set, I'll just put Miracle and then I'll put if she has oily skin or dry skin so I can know later on which one that I needed. So that is kind of my like shorthand with receipts. You can do it however you want. Create your own if you want. But I'm just writing while she's talking. You guys, I've actually totaled up the total before when she wasn't even done shopping. She'll be like, wait a minute, I'm not done yet, because I never want to be pushy. There's a difference between suggestive selling and saying, hey, that eye makeup remover is phenomenal and it works really, really well with our micellar water. That covers your whole face and your eye makeup remover covers your eyes. And so answering questions for her, asking questions, what skincare are you currently using? But never pushing to say, oh, I thought you were gonna get this. Because then women just close up, they get stressed out. If she's done buying, she's out of money, period. I mean, that's just how it works. So we're gonna write down until she stops talking. We're gonna total it up, give her total, and normally I'll wait for like 2 or 3 to come through before I go to the car and I get their products from my inventory to deliver. Unless she has to leave right now, and then I'll go ahead and grab her products for her really quickly. So I've got the Miracle set. I know exactly what she's buying. I've got it written down. I've gotten her money. Everything is great. You can use Venmo. You can use ProPay. You can use Cash App, Cash Card. We do all the things. If you want to offer a payment plan, you totally can. It's up to you completely. So then for number 2, question number 2, I asked her if she wanted to do her next session by herself or with friends. Notice I didn't ask her, do you want to have another session? Everyone gets another session. Everyone gets to try makeup because we just did skincare at their first appointment. So everyone's gonna get that second appointment. I just wanna know if you're gonna do this by yourself or invite a couple of fun friends. So here's how I book all of my second appointments. I am an excellent second appointment booker, I guess you could say. So she put friends with her second appointment here. So what I'm gonna say to her, oh, I see that you put friends for your next appointment. Do weekdays or weekends typically work better for you to get together? I've got my calendar here. I'm ready to close her out. Pick a day for her papering. So she'll say weekdays. I only give women 2 choices. We're overwhelmed as it is, right? Women are stressed, we're overwhelmed, our brain is gonna explode on most days, right? And so what we do is we break it down for her and help her make the decision without feeling overwhelmed. Give her 2 choices. Do weekdays or weekends typically work best for you? She'll say weekends. Perfect. Saturday or Sunday? She'll say Saturday. Awesome, let me find a Saturday that I have available. Then I'm looking through my calendar that's already open and ready to go. I normally have dates highlighted on my calendar so I know when I'm available so I don't spend 7 years trying to figure it out while she's sitting right next to me. So I'll say, okay, I have Saturday the 8th available. Does that work for 6 p.m.? Absolutely, sounds great. Perfect, so I'll make you an invitation tonight and I'll send it to you. You're welcome to invite whoever you want. And for every person who comes, you get $5 in free product. So we're gonna get you a ton of free stuff. So that makes it very simple for her. If you have a different hostess plan that you love, choose that and tell her what it is right then. So we're setting the date with her. If someone says, I'm really busy, my kids are in ball, I have no idea when I'm gonna be free, I have found that 9 times out of 10, if they leave that party without setting a date for their next session, it's really, really hard to get them booked for their next session. So what I like to say is, let's pencil you in. For some reason, a pencil and eraser is way less intimidating than a pen, right? Because we can always change it if we need to. So that's what I tell her. Let's just pencil you in so that way we have you on my books and my calendar doesn't get filled up, and you can change it if you need to. Another thing that somebody might say is, let me check with my friends and see when they're free and I'll get back to you. Another great time to say, let's pencil it in and you see if it works for them, and if not, we'll change it. So that way you at least have a date in mind and you're good to go from there. Now, I've had parties before where someone was scheduling their second appointment, their follow-up session, and for some reason the word party is really intimidating to women. We've all had that party one time where nobody showed up, or we spent all this money on food and it wasn't successful. So parties are kind of stressful. So I actually eliminate the word party from my vocabulary when I'm talking to guests. If I say party to them, it's very scary and it's overwhelming. So they don't want to have a party. So I call it a pampering session, or a girls' night, or a spa night, whatever you want to call it, a makeover night. So that way it's not the P word. I try to eliminate that if at all cost I can, okay? So she says to me, this one woman, I'll never forget, it was so funny. She sat down with me and we were booking her second appointment. Well, she had put friends on her profile card. So we sit down. We've got the date, everything's ready to go. I told her I'd make her an invite. She looks me in the eyes and she says, no, wait just a minute. This isn't a party, right? Because I don't want to have a party. And I said, no, ma'am, this is a girls' night. This is going to be so much fun. It's just pampering with you and your friends. And she was like, oh, okay, sounds good. Homegirl had a party and she had the best time, but we didn't call it a party, right? So it was super successful. People just get overwhelmed with that word for some reason. So if you sit down with them and you say, oh, it looks like you want to have a party, right? They're going to say, absolutely not. Take that off the register. And so they will panic and they will backtrack really quickly. Another booking tip for booking that second appointment is to have confidence. If you're asking if they want to have a party with you, why would they be confident in having a party with you, right? You want to be confident. You want to be excited. You're not questioning it, so they're not questioning it either. So we're setting that second appointment. Everyone gets 3 different appointments with you for free. They get to try skincare. Then the next appointment is makeovers. And then the next appointment is spa night. I've even had girls who have had so many sessions that they're like, okay, what's next? Because they want to keep going. So I'll set up contour night or eyebrow night. And so it just becomes so much fun when we get them head to toe on this product. That's the goal, essentially. So now we've set up their second appointment. We've got that good to go. We've got a date. We're going to look at question number 3 on a scale of 1 to 10. And they can't put 5. Remember, 5's for chickens. So they're either going to put under 5 or over 5. Normally, if they're a 4, they're probably interested in the business, but they're a little too scared to put a 6. So I'll still talk to my 4s about the business. But you guys, we need spoiled, rotten customers. So it's okay if not everyone wants to join your team. If they are a 6 or higher, or if they ask good questions about it when we sit down for the individual session, I will set up a career chat with them. And basically all a career chat is for them to watch a video, a short video about Mary Kay, and answer some survey questions to see if this might really be for them. So I'll say to them, I see you put a 7 for interest level. Tell me a little bit about that. Why do you think you'd be good at this? I want to hear what they think is good about their personality, their work ethic, their skills, so much so that they think they'd be good at Mary Kay. So then they're answering that question. And then I'll say to them, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a quick survey phone call with you and my director and me. I'm in training, I'm still learning, I'm trying to figure out how to answer questions for people. So is there a time in the next day or 2 that you're free that we could talk over the phone or meet for coffee to talk about this business a little bit more? And so then you set up that appointment with her, whether it's a phone call or whether it's a coffee chat in person. I want to go with you. I want to meet her. I want to train you on how to talk to her about the business, how to answer questions, all of those fun things. So you're going to set up that career chat with her, and then you're going to send her a very short 3-minute video that I have for you about the business. And she's going to take a survey. I will have a gift for her whenever we meet or whenever we talk over the phone. Normally it's an eyeshadow. Sometimes it's something else. It just depends on when it is. So we'll set up that time to do a career chat with her, and that is it. Sell, book, recruit. In that order, we want to keep it very firm, very consistent, so that you're able to call the next person and you already have the answers to all your questions right here on the profile card. So let me know if you have questions about this at our next coaching session. There's a lot to digest there. So feel free to watch this video a couple of times to feel like you kind of have a good understanding of how it works. And it's not going to be perfect. Definitely has to be practiced over and over. It's been a ton of years of me doing it this way, and I still struggle and I still am learning all the things every single day. But if you're willing to try, you're coachable and you're trainable, you can definitely do this. I'm so excited. I'll see you soon.